What is good, everybody? Welcome to What the Wrestling. I am your host, RJD, along with special friend to the podcast and my co-host for today, Mr. Isaac Puerto Rican Papi Matos. It is AEW Double or Nothing. I'm not even hitting the button for Isaac dancing right now. I'm just gonna just keep talking. Uh, there is this is the AEW uh, post show reactions and review for Double or Nothing 2022, which happened yesterday. A very good show. Not the best AEW show, but a good show nonetheless. And we were up in, where were we? Legends Bar yesterday. We were up in
Yes,
Legends
sir.
Bar. It was fun. Uh, couldn't really hear shit, so I had to watch some of the stuff over. Still got to watch two or three things over, but all in all, a thumbs up show yesterday. Uh, Isaac, what was your overall impression of the show yesterday? Okay, so Isaac gave it two thumbs up. So there's really
No,
nothing else.
I definitely loved it, bro. Like, I mean, there was a couple of mishaps, with botches. Some matches were kind of like long-winded matches that should have never been added. But overall, it was still a good show, and I really enjoyed it, especially hanging out with my boys at the bar, watching this shit together. Like, it's a great experience, and all I can say is, bro, I told you CM Punk was getting that title, bro. I told you CM Punk was getting that title. I
Yeah,
told you.
we'll get
I
into that
told you.
bullshit. We'll get into that bullshit. I don't want to talk about that right now. Um, you know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say. All I have to say to that. We will get into that malarkey later on today.
Surprise, motherfucker.
CM Punk is a winner chicken dinner. So
Yes, sir.
good for him. If you see my eyes wandering, it's because I'm actually looking for the live stream, which I cannot find. So I'm just gonna keep talking. So don't mind me and my eyes wandering. I'm just looking for this shit. But other than that, all in all, like I said, good show, and it's going to be a great show today. Talking about the good show yesterday. So before we do anything, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You already know what to do. Don't effing play with me, okay? Hit the goddamn like button. Now, other than that, I have no idea where this thing is. That's that's crazy. It's like I don't know if I'm streaming to YouTube or Facebook. Obviously, I'm not streaming to Facebook, but I'm live. But I don't know where the podcast is. I think it's on YouTube, but I can't find it. It's awesome. So, listen, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into this real quick. This is gonna be quick. First match we had was Hookhausen versus Tony Nese and Mark Sterling. Um, Hookhausen got the win. Basically, Danhausen came down there over as hell. And to make a long story short, Hook Danhausen got beat up for a little while, made the hot tag to Hook. Hook flipped everybody on their goddamn head. Was about to uh, Sterling tagged himself out. Not Sterling. Nice tagged himself out. Sterling came in. He got dropped on his freaking neck. And then Hook said, "You know what, Danhausen, you can take the pin." He took the pin and said, "Yes," something like that. And they got the win. What did you think about this?
Oh, it was a good match.
This was in the buy-in.
Definitely liked it. And Hook is really starting to grow, and he's starting to come into his own in AEW, and I know it's definitely because of his pops, really helping him out, training him, making sure that he gets everything down pat. And in 3, 4, maybe 5 years, I could see him being an AEW world champion.
Yeah, as could I. I think they're doing the right thing. Push them up slow. We don't need to rush the process. We just need to trust the process. I found it. Here it is. We don't need to rush the process. We just need to trust the process. And as long as they keep doing that, keep rocking, keep letting them do his thing, they're gonna be fine. That's it. So, two thumbs up for that. And then we got into the show. So, the best kept secret yesterday, Wardlow versus MJF. MJF He showed up, which was great. So everybody was wondering, is he going to show up? Is he not going to show up? And by golly, he made us wait. His music hit first, and he made us wait like an extra 10 seconds before he came out. He came out with a scowl, didn't look like he wanted to be there, but he came. Thank God he did come because the best thing he could have did was do the job for Wardlow. Wardlow earned this moment. Wardlow 2.5 years of build to get to this particular moment to get himself free of MJF in storyline, of course. And it was a sight to behold. It was great. Now, Isaac, I must ask you. Wait, let me talk about what happened first, and then I really got to ask you this because this was really interesting to me. So, matter of fact, no, I'll ask you now. Did you think that this was the original plan, or did you think that they had another match planned before the whole fiasco of him walking out of the meet and greet?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. MJF, he does his own shit because everybody has freedom when it comes to building their story, matches, whatever. I mean, they still got to pass it through to Tony Khan, make sure he okays it. But overall, like with MJF, you can never really tell if it's a shoot or if it's a work. With everything that's been going on for these past couple of months with him, between him and Tony Khan, it's really hard to tell of like what's really going on because they don't publicly say anything out there. So, I mean, if it's a work, damn, that's one hell of a work. If it's a shoot thing, well, I
See, I
mean,
don't.
there's really no more to tell you.
Here's the thing. I don't know because they might have been able. They might have switched that match late to write him off TV. Because I told you I didn't think he was losing that match. I thought he was going to lose the next match, not this one. That's just me. I don't know the story that they have written down. We'll never know. But
Mhm.
it was perfect the way they did it. They beat him. He basically came in, ran around for a while. Wardlow finally got his hands on him. After Wardlow got his hands on him, he tried various means to get away. He ran away, tried to sunset flip him in the beginning. That shit didn't work. Tried to pull out the dynamite diamond ring. The ref said, "No, stupid. We're not doing that today." Then he tried to tell Wardlow, "I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'll double your pay. I'll triple your pay. I'll quadruple your pay." I mean, Wardlow was like,
Nope.
then he was like,
Nope.
then he was like quadruple. He was like,
Nope.
then he was just like, you know what?
Get the fuck out of here!
Power bomb number one, power bomb number two, power bomb number three, four, and five. He stepped on his chest. One, two, took his foot off his chest, and then I was like,
Emotional
looks
damage.
like it's going to be a long night for MJF. Power bomb number six, power bomb number seven.
Gotcha, bitch.
Then we had power bomb number 8 and 9, and then everybody was on some Sean Spears time 10, and the whole crowd was going crazy with power bomb number 10, and then it was like MJF was just on the floor looking up,
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
and then he got power bomb number 10. Wardlow got the stomp. 1, 2, 3, and he
man.
gets the win. The crowd had various chants. He showed up chants. Fuck him up chants. Fuck MJF chants. Um, asshole chants. The asshole chants were extremely loud. I will say, watching that over last night. There was another chant too. He argued with a fan, and I overheard the fan saying, "Fuck you, kick you." That's why he's gonna fuck you up. And then he's like, "Shut up, bitch!" And then it was hilarious. So that was pretty much the match squashed. The funniest part of the match was when you put somebody on a gurney. See, I'm CPR trained, and to my knowledge, you don't put the oxygen over somebody's eyes. You put it over their nose. So I was kind of like,
What?
Stop it. Get some help.
what the fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, in a funny way, because they obviously did that on purpose to be obnoxious. But I was like, why they got the shit on his over here over his eyes?
Well,
Hilarious.
they're not really real trained EMTs anyway.
It's
So
common
you know what I
fucking
mean?
sense, Isaac. I don't want to
So-
hear that. Don't logically try to explain that stupid bullshit. It's common fucking sense. I mean, oxygen doesn't go in your eyes; it goes on your fucking nose and your mouth. Common sense.
Um,
It was funny that they fucked it up, but it was intentional. That's what made it funny. It's like it was obnoxious. They wrote him off. He gave everybody the finger on the way out, and MJF has essentially probably been written off TV. So, what do you think is going to happen next? You think Tony Khan is going to um, Tony Khan is gonna have a conversation with him and talk, or do you think it's fuck MJF for right now?
No, I think he's gonna, talk to him, because you're a boss, right? And you always he's always put MJF in high praises every time he talks about him. So there's no animosity from him from his side to MJF because he likes MJF. I mean, how can you not? The guy's probably one of the best top heels in this generation. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk it out, try to figure out some numbers, get his contract because even though his contract is not up until 2024, you still don't want to lose MGF. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's gonna try to talk to him about his contract and try to see if there's a number that they could, coexist with, see eye to eye on, and get that contract signed on the dotted line. And for what I've heard, from Fightful Select, shout out to them.
Or shout out to Sap.
They, for what I read, was that, like you mentioned before, he came out, he left the ring in a stretcher. He might be taking some time off to really think of things. You know what I'm saying? Get his mental mind right. Start figuring shit out. You know what I'm saying? And really start thinking of things before anything comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? So you might not be seeing MGF for maybe about a month, 2 months, 3 months, like however long he wants to take to get his mind straight and really think over things. But that that's a possibility of what might happen for right now for MGF, which kind of makes sense. You've been working for what, 2 almost 3 years now, right? So now he really wants to take that time off for himself to start thinking things over and get his shit situated before anything, before any contracts get signed, before more talks continue, before his shit situated, before anything,
My bad. Go ahead.
before a lot of things happen. So
I look forward to seeing MJF staying right where he's at in
exactly, yeah.
AEW. I have to stop the show real quick. I have to stop the show. First of all,
How dare you?
Emotional damage.
this show is too motherfucking long.
Oh
God
yeah, yeah.
damn. This show is way. This show was forever. Not a bad show. We did have some come down. We did have some come back up. That's fine. This show is too fucking long. I love you, Tony Khan. I do. I love you, TK. But goddamn, I know we had the playoff game, and you wanted to extend the show so you could get everybody um coming from the playoff game to the last couple of matches of Double or Nothing. I understand the business acumen and the business sense of it, but holy hell, shit, can we please shorten this goddamn show? We only got 4 of them per year. Cap it at 4 hours. 5.5 is too fucking long. I mean, 4 is a long show, but you know what? 8 to 12, 7 to 11. Okay, we could do 7 to 11. Um, buy in at 6:30. We could do that, and I know it depends on where you are in the country, time zones. I got you, but this show's too fucking long, bro. This show
Way
was
too
long as hell. And look, we're yawning right now just thinking about how long this show was, because everybody was tired as hell. Yeah, this
Hell
was
yeah, yeah,
crazy
man.
long yesterday. Holy shit.
Very,
Um,
very long. He definitely needs to cut down the. Definitely needs to cut down the matches, 10, maybe 11 matches, and then that's it. No more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep it short and simple. Like how he started off before. You know what I'm saying? We was getting those. We was getting about like 3 hours of pay per view. By 10:30, the show was over. You was good. You get to go home. That's it. But now it's like now you're extending it for what? It's not,
yeah,
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's because he's looking at how WWE is doing it or whatnot. It's just, and to be honest with you, I don't even like long matches. I mean, long
uh,
pay per view shows in WWE either. I remember back in the days when they were doing that 3, 4-hour pay-per-view shows, and then now they just like, no, enough. Just keep it short, keep it simple, get to the matches, get to the stories, and then end it at that. So everybody gets to go home early and be up the next day refreshed and ready for work.
Short, sweet, to the point. It's a beautiful thing. This show was way too long. So,
Way
just the
too long.
observation. Just an observation. TK, come on, brother. Let's get it together. So next we had the Young Bucks versus the Hardys. This not gonna get into all the craziness that happened, but we'll pick it up towards the end. There was a twist of fate by Matt Hardy on Nick Jackson. Jeff hit a swanton. He ended the match. This was right before this. I think Nick Jackson had hit his own brother, and that was the beginning of the end. Then uh, Matt Hardy went on like a little rampage by himself. Jeff took the steps off, swanton onto the steps. Then they hit another swanton in the ring, which I just talked about, and that was it. The beginning of the end for the Young Bucks. So,
Yep.
did you like this match? And I thought the Bucks were gonna win it, but in breaking it down and you telling me, yeah, well, they got to get that win back from way back when. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. So good match. Apparently, Jeff. I know I said this last night. Jeff looked off. There were reports that his shoe was fucked up. So
Oh yeah,
that's
I noticed it. I noticed it during the match. You could actually see like the back part of his shoe was open, like it wasn't zipped up or anything like that. Like it was
so it
actually
broke. It just
open.
broke.
Yeah,
Oh, so I noticed that he looked a little off. Like he, I don't know. And now that we know that his shoe was messed up, now that kind of makes sense why he was walking around gimpy and he looked extra hurt. Like at the end of the match, he walked through the crowd like WWE style, like his last day in WWE, where he just walked through the crowd and just and he made a loop and then came back. That was probably like a big fu to the man WWE. But I was like, what the hell? What the fuck is going? Why he looks like that? I mean, listen, these guys are beat up. They're older. They can still go. They know how to wrestle. But Jeff is still a daredevil. Matt is a little bit more surgical and methodical with his offense and the way he wrestles, which is great for his age and the amount of wars he's been in. But holy hell, oof, these guys looked. I don't know. They looked a little. Yeah, They worked their asses off. It just they looked. You could tell they're a little older now. So,
hmm, yep.
what you thought about this?
Oh, the match was definitely good. I love Bucks. I love the Hardys. And I've seen past matches with them with them, but in a different promotion. They really know how to. Um, they really know how to, work each other in the matches. They have that chemistry because that relationship's been going on for years since Bucks, first started in the business. And watching that was just so crazy, especially seeing Jeff Hardy do a fucking swanton off the top rope onto who was it, Matt, on
Yeah,
the steel steps. Like, oh my
that
god,
looked like it sucked.
yeah, it really did look like it sucked. And honestly, I was sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I was like, Matt, don't move. Just stay there, take it like a champ, bro. Do not move from that steel step. He didn't move, took it like a champ. So, but that was crazy. That was like a crazy spot because, like you said, Jeff Hardy's a daredevil amongst many of other talents that we've seen in there, like Ray Phoenix, Penta, not just the Bucks and not just the Hardys. Like there's a lot of guys in there that be doing a lot of crazy spots. Even Jungle Boy does it quite a few times, and Darby
Indeed.
Allen, like Jesus, Darby Allen, that guy is always putting his body on the line, and I'm just seriously like, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your style of wrestling. That's what you want to do every time you wrestle, but just make sure you do it in a safe way where you're not gonna put yourself out of commission permanently because none of us want to see that.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of scary spots yesterday. We saw a lot of scary spots all over this show. People getting
yep,
dumped on their neck, people getting dumped on their head, uh, people getting thrown a little bit too viciously. It looked crazy. There's a lot going on.
A lot of going
Uh,
on.
but good match, good solid start to the pay per view.
Mhm.
Next we had probably not gonna lie, this is not a shot, but it is a shot. Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay was next. I'm not gonna say these two can't wrestle. That would be cap of me, and I'm not gonna cap.
Stop the cap.
What I will say is that these two did not have good chemistry yesterday. They were off, both of them. Like I don't know if it's the chemistry between each other. I don't know if they just were trying to do some stuff that they couldn't do. I don't know what the hell. But this was sloppy. It wasn't that great. They didn't have that good chemistry. And Jade is definitely training with Daniel Bryan. I've seen it on YouTube. Like Daniel's in the ring, like like he's just sitting there, like I'll do it again. Like no, do it like this. Like he's sitting there. He is coaching her, and Red Velvet. Red Velvet is in there training too. I've seen it on multiple videos on YouTube. So not like Jade isn't getting better. She's getting better. It's just, oof, like they didn't have any chemistry. And their first match was way better than this one. So I don't know what the hell happened, but the end came when we had Mark Sterling come down. Mark Sterling come down. He made his way after he came down in crutches and shit after he got his ass kicked earlier. Threw the crutch in the ring for Jade, but Anna Jay picks it up and instead of whacking her over the head with it, she uses it to like sweep her, which was stupid. Like I listen,
Stupid.
sorry to hit the button on you, Anna, but
Stupid.
why didn't you just whack her over the head? The ref's back was turned. That's all she had to do. John Silver came down. Johnny Hungy beat up Mr. Smart Mark Sterling, and there was a kick out from the 2 count from her using the crutch. After that, they tried to set up for the second rope jaded, which she should never do that move from the second rope because it just somebody has to literally sit there and wait for you to get in position and then put themselves in position for you to hit them with a move. It looks
Stupid.
doesn't look good. Stokely Hathaway, aka Michael Bivens from NXT, comes down and crowd is shocked. Once the crowd figure out who he was, it was dope. He comes down, causes a light distraction from Anna Jay, like who the fuck is that? Which makes her look even more.
Stupid.
And then Jay hits the second rope jaded, and she loses. Now, Excalibur on commentary is talking about, uh, she just fired Smart Mark, and now she hired uh Stokely Hathaway. How?
How, Sway?
did take a few steps back.
How is she hiring somebody when she's in the middle of a match? That was stupid.
Stupid.
Come on, Excalibur, you could do better. So after that, they start trying to beat her down. Then Chris Statlander comes down. We love Chris Statlander. She's amazing. And then the big one happens. The music hits, and we see Athena, aka Ember Moon, in WWE, come down with her sassy little self with that fiery hair and that dope music, and she comes down and she pops on her shit. And Michael Bivens is like, tomorrow's another day. Let's go. So the baby faces stand tall. Not gonna lie, didn't care for this match, but seeing Athena, that is the person I think. That person on Statlander is the person to beat Jade for that title. What do you think about? I know what you think about the match, but what do you think about the pickup of Athena? Because we already know you're like me. You thought the match wasn't good. What do you think about Athena joining this squad?
Oh my god, bro! I I feel like I called it because I said it last week. I mean, I said it. Was it last week? I guess I could. No, I said it Friday. I said it on Friday. If Athena does not pop up, bro, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, it was
And
like perfect for her to do that too.
Sure enough, she popped up, and I was like, "Let's fucking go, bro." I've been wanting Athena to pop up ever since their Twitter beef between Jade and Athena, because Jade was, popping her shit like she always does on Twitter and talking about, like, who's next, who's gonna, who wants to take this TBS title or get their ass kicked or something like that.
Word
And of
up.
course, Athena responds, and they were going at it for about like, I want to say maybe about like 2-3 hours. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Athena comes, she faces Jade, and for the TBS title, and she'll be either her or Chris Statlander, whoever. But if Athena is the one to do it, she's going to be the first person to stop that undefeated streak, put a nail on the coffin, take that TBS title, and keep it pushing. Which
You win.
which in all sense it makes, you know, it makes a good, it makes sense to have her added to that history, because she's been the champion before. She's been there. She knows how to showcase it. She knows how to um make the title important more than herself. You know what I'm saying? So if she gets the title, it's gonna be good for her and the TBS title, because she's gonna make that title relevant, which is why I wanted, you know, CM Punk to win, which he did, but because I know he's gonna make that title relevant, he's gonna showcase it every week. I'm pretty sure every chance he's gonna have that title on him at all times. That's why I wanted, you know, Ricky Starks and you know, Team Taz to win, even though they didn't win, but I wanted them to win because I know Taz is going to tell them like this: look, you guys are tag team champions now. This is how you're going to do it. This is how it's going to be. We do this every week. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people there that really know how to showcase and make the titles relevant every week, which is why I'm disappointed in Thunder Rosa. Well, I can't say it for her because I know it's really not her. It's, you know, all the booking decision comes from Tony Khan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really disappointed in him. Let me rephrase. I'm really disappointed in him because he knows that these titles are important. They need to be showcased and they need to be relevant. Otherwise, nobody's gonna care. And you're gonna treat those titles like how the Fed is treating their titles. Like shit. You don't want to do that. You wanna go old school with it and make these titles feel important every chance you get. Showcase it, make it relevant. You got Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa was an NWA Women's Champion. She knows how to do it. Let her run that shit the way it's supposed to. Let CM Punk run that shit the way he knows how it's supposed to be. The same with Athena. Like, let these people run that shit the way it's supposed to be. Make these titles relevant so people can start caring about it. Because the moment that nobody starts caring about it, you're gonna start losing viewers. They're gonna get bored. It's like, you know what? I'm done, and we don't want that. And I know Tony Khan doesn't want that. So it's like you really got to start making these titles relevant and start showing that you care for these titles, so other people can start caring for them too.
Not much to add to that. Next we had, wait, I lost my spot. Next we had House of Black versus Death Triangle. So I, by no means, am going to review this match because that's like trying to walk down the side of a building. Gravity will pull you down and you will die. So not doing it. Not reviewing this shit, but I will pick up at the end because that is the most important thing you need to know. The only thing you need to know about this match is that all of these fucking guys are amazing. They are all grade A workers. Let's hit the thing again. Brody King almost killed himself trying to do a like a Undertaker type dive, but instead I think he tried to do like a flip dive over the top rope, but my man didn't get enough air and he kind of splatted.
Nope.
And it was like, is he dead? No, he's not dead. Okay, great, we're good. Other than that, the end of this match, uh, Pac and Phoenix and everybody had taken out. They had taken out Brody King and they had taken out Buddy Matthews. So they had surrounded Mr. Alistair. Not Alistair. Oops, my bad.
Nope.
Oops.
Stupid.
Malachi Black. I had to hit the button on myself. They had surrounded Mr. Black and Black hit a black mass on Phoenix. He's out of there. Hit a black mass on Penta, he's out of there. Then Pac got the best of him. There was a distraction by the forgot the Spanish dude's name, but there was a distraction by him. Pac kicked he kicked what's the name in the balls. So it's like
Nope.
you're still cheating, Pac. You're supposed to be a babyface, but you're still a cheater. So he kicked him in the balls. After that, he goes up to the top rope, setting up for the black arrow, and the lights go out. And it's funny because I was saying this. I was like, yo, we got to get missed. Where's the mist? Somebody has to get misted. I was saying this at the end of the match. I was like, somebody got to get misted. Lights go out, lights come back on, and Julia Hart is standing there with the eye, with the eye face paint, the eye contacts. She missed, not missed it. She missed with an S. Mr. Pac. He is flailing around, and then he gets kicked in his head, Black Mass, and that's all she wrote. House of Black gets the win. Julia Hart joins them. Now, I am 50-50 on this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I think it's a good surprise. I think they held off on this for as long as they did because Phoenix was hurt, so they had to wait for him to come back to do this. They probably were going to do this on TV, but now that Phoenix is back, they were able to do it. I'm glad. I love this feud. I'm glad it's over. Let's have both these teams move on. But now, I hope that she can fulfill the job and do what they want her to do in this faction because it's a dope faction. Feminine energy is great. Let's see how she does. What did you think about this crazy ass match and the end with Julia Hart, them finally paying that off?
Yo, what, bro? You already said it. Fucking crazy. Every spot, it was like a spot match. Like everything was just
Word.
going on. That it was hard to like follow, but it was very enjoyable to watch. And Brody King should never do that again. As for Julia Hart, bro, we've been waiting for this for so long, and we finally get to see it. Finally happens. She joins the House of Black, and she looks good doing it. I'm not even gonna lie. That paint was top notch. Whoever did
Yeah,
that,
it's like everything comes from the eye. That's how you get.
exactly.
That's how you
like,
get. What's the word I'm looking for? That's how you get initiated into the House of
yep.
Black. You got to have a fucked up eye with, and the poison comes from the eye and it infects your body.
Yeah, exactly. So
I love it. It's dope.
That look that she had was amazing. When she was wearing contacts, right? Like she
had
looked
one.
Like, she
like
had one
Malachi got
contact.
the one and then the one regular. Yeah, that's
It was. I mean, even though it was finally put together, but it was beautifully done. Finally got to see Julia Hart in the House of Black. Black definitely looks good on her, and I just can't wait to see what else now is gonna happen. Now that she's with House of Black, what's gonna happen with her? What's gonna happen with House of Black? Like, where's this all going to lead?
trios titles, baby. They coming.
I know. I'm waiting for him to like officially make that announcement.
Yeah, they're coming, bro. They're coming soon.
Waiting.
I'm thinking before the next pay-per-view.
Because I heard that the title's already done made. He had an interview. He's got the titles already done made. I think he said that he has had them for a while. I guess he's just waiting for that right moment to announce it.
Keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can pull it. I'll pull her up. But
to make that announcement about the trio titles, and then we finally get to see that come to fruition. And I can already see, of course, there's going to be a tournament. You cannot have new titles without a tournament. So I know if there's going to be a tournament in there somewhere for these titles. So I can't wait to see that happen. It's going to be amazing. And whoever gets that, oh my God, I know we will not be disappointed. Not be disappointed.
all right, so I'm gonna have to share the other screen. Hold on. Look at that. Look at you. Look at that. Peace. That looks fucking cool, bro.
The look really looks good on her, bro. Look at her. You cannot tell me that look does not look good on her. Like that look is amazing. Like she's really gonna go somewhere with this.
So this is the faction right here.
And I said it. Like I feel like Malachi Black himself saw something in Julia Hart, and he wants to help her, like Brody Lee was doing with Anna Jay. Because remember when Energy first started, she she was a heel. Nobody was really
Yeah, there wasn't really vibing with her. She got a lot better
yeah,
too. Shout out to
and
Energy.
she definitely did, and I'm pretty sure that was because of the help of Brody Lee. So now look where she has come to, and we're in a few months, maybe a year or two. Julia Hart is gonna be in that same line, and I could see her become a women's champion within 3-4 years too.
Well, we gotta see how she gets in the ring first. So I'll hold off on that because I haven't seen too much of her in the ring. We've only seen a little bit of her.
Well, that's
But
because you
it's,
probably don't watch Dark. Nigga. I've been watching her since Dark. Excuse me for
yeah,
the N word. I've been
uh,
watching her since Dark. So
yeah, you that's it. I'm canceled. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. All right. If you're gonna sit here and get my channel taken down, don't die. Don't die on my channel either, okay? Because you already got my channel. You're already fucking my channel up by saying the N word. So you get that for that. And you're lucky I don't have the other one pulled up because you already messing me up already. Jesus Christ. You know what? Just instant transmission up out of here. Jesus Christ. You can take the people out the hood. You can't take the hood out the people. I see. Jesus Christ. Next we had the Owen. Oh, let me pull my thing back up. Hold on. Next we had the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Final. Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. Baby. And this was a match. It was solid. Fun fact: Joe and Cole have never wrestled. This was the first time that they have met.
not even in Ring of Honor where they used
No,
to wrestle.
nope,
Wow.
nope. That's an official stat. I looked it up. That is an official stat, and that's crazy that these two never crossed paths because they've been in multiple companies together, but they've never wrestled each other, which is crazy. These two are phenomenal. May the Lord open. The end came when Bobby Fish comes down, and first of all, we really didn't need Bobby Fish in this match because Adam Cole went clean anyway. So with that being said, that kind of made no sense. So let's hit the button for that booking.
Stupid.
That was dumb. So Bobby Fish comes down. He talks some junk, but Samoa Joe fought out of that little arm drag that he was trying to do, and Bobby Fish got off the apron. But after that, there was a couple of super kick to the face. Then Joe got on both knees. He got hit with the boom, literally, and he is taking the L. Nothing wrong here. This was a good match.
Oh, yeah!
What did you think about this? I'm not gonna lie. I had Adam Cole pegged to win this match,
Me too.
and once he came out with the pink, it was like, yeah, this is. I knew it. What's I say? He got the pink tights. Oh yeah, he's winning. It's not even close. What you thought about this, Mr. Cole and Mr. Joe?
Uh, Good match. Even though they never wrestled each other, which is amazing to me because they have such good chemistry in the ring.
I mean, it's Adam
Uh,
Cole and Samoa Joe. Of course they do.
um, I mean, true, but I mean, like there's wrestlers that wrestle each other in the same companies and they don't got that good chemistry. You know what I'm saying? But these two obviously do, and they never wrestled each other. You know what I'm saying? And those other people, they wrestled each other and still are shit. But anyway, great match. Definitely with everything that this has come up to with this tournament, bro. I cannot stress this enough. This was a great way to pay tribute to the late great Owen Hart, bro. And if he was alive, bro, watching this, I'm pretty sure he would have been so proud and happy of how this tournament came out. Um, so I'm glad that this tournament ended the way it did with probably two of the greatest wrestlers we've ever gotten to see on TV. So yeah, Adam Cole takes the W, but it was an easy fight, bro. It was not an easy fight for Adam Cole because you're
Joe
facing
is
Samoa
chopping.
Joe.
Joe is very
Yeah, bro.
snug in there. He's stiff as hell.
So yeah, bro. So he was gonna put in that work on Adam Cole in that match, bro. He was like, all right, you winning, but I ain't gonna make it easy
I'm
for
getting
you,
my
bro.
shit. I'm getting my shit in.
Yep. and I already expected not some Samoa Joe not to win. He's already the Ring of Honor. He's already a Ring of Honor champion, so he's good. He's got something around his waist. This was good for Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like this was something for Cole to take. After his his loss against Hangman. You know what I'm saying? Like this was something that was good for him to get himself back on that map. You know.
Very, very true. Next, we had the other Owen Hart Foundation Tournament final on the women's side. The Doctor, Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. First things first, we got to hit the Don DeMarco once I get it queued up and ready. Sorry about that. We had Rancid live playing Ruby Soho to the ring, and we also had Fozzie's guitarist playing Britt Baker's theme to the ring. Now, I haven't rewatched this. I've only rewatched a couple of things on the show, so I will be rewatching this later today. But both great entrances. The fact that they got Rancid there playing that, the crowd was up for that. From even you can hear that even in the bar with all the noise, you could tell the crowd was really, really good for this. This was an excellent match. It all culminated at the end where Ruby Soho, excuse me, ooh, that's disgusting. They were going through a series of pin reversals, and after that, Britt Baker got I believe she got the pin, the roll. It wasn't a roller pin. It was more like a reversal, sit down, stacked pin onto Ruby, and Ruby lost. I'm surprised because I picked Britt Baker to win, and after the match they had Owen Hart, rest in peace. They had Owen Hart's widow out there. Tony Khan brought her out. Tony Khan was about the ball. He's always balling, which is great. I'm not knocking the man. I'm just saying he's very emotional about these things. She cut a speech. She had a speech. They unveiled the new title belts. I'm going to pull them up now so that everybody can see them. And I think it was a very cool moment. And I understand why they had, and I would love your take on this too, because I understand why they had those two win because they're a real life couple. They look good together, and you don't want to have Adam Cole sitting there with Ruby Soho, and it's like, I gotta congratulate you, and you just beat my girl. Get the fuck out of here! Like I don't like you. But so I get it, but I do think that Statlander could have used this win, and then they could have had somebody else on the men win this tournament. They could have used this to build up somebody new. Adam Cole didn't need this. Adam Cole is Adam Cole. He's going to be great. He's dealing with the elite, the undisputed elite right now. They're going to, when Omega comes back, that's going to be a whole big thing. That's going to be priority.
And Britt Baker definitely didn't
She
need the
definitely
win.
did. She was champion for a whole fucking year.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
she just lost, but she wins a lot. And that's fine. Britt Baker is awesome at what she does. But I think they could have used this to build up Statlander so Statlander could take the title off of Jade because that is believable because Jade is a powerhouse. Statlander is also a powerhouse. And with the change of her gimmick now, I think it's even better. So I didn't like this. I definitely had some emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
It was predictable to me because I kind of saw where they were going with it. But what do you think about both tournaments, the men's and the women's? Do you think other people should have won? And what do you think about the whole ending with Owen Hart's widow speaking nice of wrestling and the tournament as I pull up the titles?
You kind of said too much there, so now I caught a brain fart. Um, yeah, there definitely could have been other people to have win this tournament. You wanna also showcase the other talents that you have there that's been there since day one. Um, like I said, Britt Baker didn't really need to win. She had the women's title for about a year and a half. So she was good on that. Even though she just lost, like she had her moment to shine. And Adam Cole, he's a big name himself. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like you said, he didn't really need it neither. But I mean, we're not in Tony Khan's mind. We don't know what he thinks or what he's trying to do or whatnot. And um, so yeah, so there definitely could have been like other people to win this, to win the tournament. Let those other people get to shine, like Chris Stanlander, who's been trying to. I know she's been trying to work her way up that ladder to get to that women's title or the TBS title or whatever whatever title she's looking to get and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure there's a guy in there too that could have went for the tournament. That's been there since like day one. You know, instead of having everybody else in their own little storylines, you could have used all these other talents that you have to showcase them in the tournament.
Well,
But
this
like
is
I
the
said,
belt. Oh, not to cut you off. This is the belt. This is the women's belt. The men's belt is the same, just with a black strap
black
instead of a
strap,
pink
yeah.
strap. So it's the same shit. So I don't need to go look for that because for some reason, let me just show her too. This was pretty cool. Hold on. This was pretty cool. This is how they came out. See Tony Khan already with the with the bags under his eyes. This is the male belt right here. This is the man belt. The item Adam Cole got. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool yesterday. So continue, Isaac. I ain't when you cut you off.
Oh
Oh,
no,
what the
no, no,
hell?
I'm done now. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. So that was basically, that was basically the Owen Hart Cup. I think both matches were great. There's no problem. There's both matches were matches. I do think there's something going on with Britt Baker, not in a negative way, but I think that they don't want to make her out to be like Charlotte. That's not gonna work.
Nope.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We do. She does not need. She could be Queen Bee of AEW. That's fine, but we don't need another Charlotte. And she's starting to get booked like Charlotte. Like you got to win everything. Like, know what I'm saying? They could have used this tournament to build up another woman,
Hmm.
to make another woman get over. Britt Baker is who she is. Yes, right now they're gonna need to do something with her, but she didn't need this. Statlander really could have used this, and Statlander is getting over with the fans right now. The fans really want to see her. They turned on Ruby because they really wanted Statlander, and like
Hmm.
I said, now that she's not the alien anymore, she's a human being.
Perfect.
We want to see more of her. Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and Paige Van Zant versus Sammy Guevara, Frankie Kazarian, and Ty Conte. The end came here when a lot of shit
Team
happened.
Scorpio won. Let's just leave it at that. Team Scorpio won. I'm glad that they won. I really
Well,
didn't
man,
care for
man
this
said,
match.
I don't want to hear this. My man said, I don't want to hear
I don't want to hear this.
this.
All you gotta know is that Sammy and Frankie can no longer challenge for the TNT title anymore, which is good because that means they can ping pong the title back and forth. Blasey blasey blah. But I do want to see Paige more because she really needs to get herself more work on the ring and get familiar of how things are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she did a terrible job. She did a good job, but she could be better. So she really needs to get herself in more matches, get her, really um, get her skills, levels up there to where now she could start, doing serious stuff and serious story modes by herself, going solo and stuff like that.
Flawless victory.
Moving on. The only thing I will say about Paige is I know she's green. I know she's only had one match on TV. Her offense needs to be more impactful, and she
Mhm.
needs more reps. She'll be fine. She's an athlete. She'll be fine. Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allen.
Darby
Dar-
Allin won. Darby Allin won. Continue.
so what I will say, goddamn nigga, I got it. Now you making me cuss. God, Jesus Christ, making me cuss on my own damn show.
You lose.
Jesus Christ. I'm about to hit you with the. I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to hit that. What I meant to hit was making me say the N word. God damn. That's it. And flagged. That's it. Now, um, what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted is is Tyler Riley got kicked Darby in the damn face very early in this match. There was a bad spot where Darby almost broke his damn neck, and then they retried the spot, and he did a suicide dive and was caught in a guillotine on the end. Darby Allin got kicked in the face a couple times at the end, and then got the big knee to the back, and he lost. So moving on, because he's right. We don't need to stay on this. This could have been cut from the show. I agree with him on that. We had Thunder Rosa versus Serena Deeb. Now, this is many people's match of the night, believe it or not. I've been on Twitter and a lot of people love this match. This was a wrestling masterpiece. This got chance of this is wrestling, women's wrestling. This is also, I think I heard a vague, this is awesome chanting there when I rewatched this. These two ladies went out there. Shout out to Thunder Rosa, always repping Mexico, always repping her heritage and her homeland. I love that about her. That's dope. Shout out to Serena Deeb, always bringing the fight. Both these ladies, you get 2 thumbs up. Let me pull a matter of fact. They're gonna get the Don DeMarco because they showed out. They showed out. These ladies get the Don DeMarco because they did their mother effing thing yesterday. This was a fantastic wrestling match. The end came when Serena Deeb escaped. Serena Deeb hit a power bomb, and then a clover leaf uh, was applied to her. There was some ugly looking sharpshooters last night too. The only good one was like Adam Page, I think, had a sharpshooter. Oh no, Punk had a sharpshooter, which was a good looking sharpshooter. Everybody else's sharpshooter was ugly. Just funny shit. Rosa hit a superplex, then the Fire Thunder Driver, and she got the pin, retaining the title. This was a fantastic wrestling match by two lovely ladies. I love Thunder Rosa. I love her attitude. I love her feistiness. I love her demeanor, and I love her offense. She's dope. What did you think about this?
Great match. I'm a big Thunder Rosa fan. Serena Deeb, phenomenal. Like these two women really went at it last night. They did a really good job. They, and I kind of had a feeling that this would have never like this. Their first, I think it was like their first match where she beat Thunder Rosa for the NWA Women's title. I knew like this was not gonna be the end. We would have seen,
This
these two
isn't over.
go at it.
They're
And
gonna continue to fight.
they're gonna continue to fight. We're gonna keep seeing it, and I'm all for it because when they go at it, they really go at it and they sell it, and you can see it in their matches, like how they like. Even though we all know that they don't really hate each other in real life, but you can see it like they want to like kill each other, really, take each other out and stuff like that. And it was just phenomenal. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see them really go at it again in the future. Whenever that happens again, I can't wait to see them. Just give me Serena and Thunder Rosa. Just give me them every match. I don't give a fuck. Just give me them in every match because I love seeing those two really go at it because they really know how to work the crowd. They really know how to work their match in the ring. They really know how to complement each other in the ring, and they really know how to sell that story in their match. And that's what I love about these two because they have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they both have that old school mindset of how these matches should be, and they really did a good job with it. And phenomenal match. I'm just glad Thunder Rosa retained that title. That's all I'm going to say. Thunder Rosa, La Meta. Let's go.
Shout out to Thunder Rosa. Like that's all I can say about that.
Mm-hmm.
Next was probably the funnest match of the night, which I have not re-saw, and I need to rewatch this match because it was fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The Jericho Appreciation Society versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, Brian Danielson, and John Moxley. I'm not reviewing this match. Nope, not doing it.
Nope.
I don't even know everything that was happening. This match was on. Then the end of the finals, the end of the conference finals was on the other TV. So I literally was doing this because the Heat fought their way back and they were down by 2. So I'm watching. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, they scored. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, they scored. It was going crazy. I need to rewatch this. This was madness. This match was madness. It was
It was
fantastic.
a bloodbath, bro.
The only thing,
Bloodbath.
The only
Bloodbath.
thing that you need to know about this match is this right here. This is it. This is the only thing you need to know about this match. Let me add that. You see, I want you to put your eyes on this right here. You see that? That's Eddie Kingston. Look at the redness. Look at the white t-shirt and all the bloodiness.
Yeah,
And then I want
bro.
you to look right here. That's gasoline. And I mean, probably not real gasoline, but still. That's gasoline. Their brother walked to the ring with gasoline trying to burn Chris Jericho alive and commit murder.
You've activated my trap card.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He's crazy. So, with that being said, that's all you need to know about that match yesterday because I couldn't find the actual picture. Otherwise, I would have blew it up. And I wonder why I can't find a picture of Eddie Kingston with gasoline trying to burn someone. The end of this match happened when Eddie Kingston came down. First of all, go back and watch this match. It's crazy. There's table spots, ladder spots. There's a barbed wire spot. There's Eddie Kingston jabbing a fork into somebody's head. Blood everywhere. This match was insane. The end of the match I can talk about because I know what happened. Eddie Kingston comes down, tries to burn Chris Jericho alive, but in the process, he gets gas on Bryan Danielson, who smacks the light. He's trying to light the goddamn thing. Danielson smacks the lighter out of his hand, pushes him, and then they start to fight. Jake Hager then kicks Eddie out of the ring. Then they start to beat up on Bryan Danielson, put him in the walls, aka the Lion Tamer. And after that, Jake Hager, who takes the ring ropes because they were, I believe, Moxley untangled them, kicks Moxley off the ropes. He falls into a barbed wire table, and he's like, "That hurts. That had to suck." And then they proceed to Lion Tamer / choke Bryan Danielson to death. I hope he's alive because he passed out and he is no longer breathing. I'm joking. He's breathing. It's a joke.
You stupid.
But the end of that match was crazy. Bryan Danielson didn't tap. He still looked good in defeat. And these mother effers went crazy last night. What did you think about this holy hell of madness?
Bloodbath, bro. Like this match was crazy. Like
This gave
Eddie
me ECW vibes.
Kingston was looking to kill, bro. Like he was looking to kill, end people's careers, all of this and whatnot, bro. Like it was a savage match, and you know it goes hand to hand with what the BCC stands for. You know what I'm saying? Like violence and aggression and all of this stuff.
Very
Like
violent last night.
that's that's why this match kind of like went hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? So they all really showed out yesterday, and I was a little disappointed because I really wanted BCC to win so they could fucking end this thing with Chris Jericho and
Blood and
PNP
guts,
could go.
brother. I told you, blood and guts. That's when
PNP could go out and get them tag titles because I'm tired of seeing these dudes in there and they're not getting their shot with the tag title. Want them to get their tag titles already. But yeah.
Isaac's angry. Oh no.
Stop
But,
it. Get some help.
I'm not hitting no more buttons. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I saw you still looking down, so I'm like, is he gonna go?
That's for the next. Go ahead.
But yeah, it was a great match all around. The Jericho Appreciation Society won. And I mean, it was like I said in the beginning, it's a bloodbath. I have to repeat that. I gotta stress that one. Bloodbath. Because everybody was bleeding.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
Everybody.
I'll be watching this shit over.
But even though I don't think Chris Jericho was bleeding, I think he was probably like the only one that wasn't bleeding. I know.
Santana and Ortiz weren't. No, Ortiz.
But yeah, it's Santana and Ortiz. I don't know if Jake Hager was bleeding. I barely even saw him in the match. He was in the match, but I barely
doing some other shit.
Yeah, so I barely even saw him in the match. So
there's something going on with Santana and Ortiz too. I don't know what it is. But I did hear on another podcast that Santana and Ortiz, there's something going on with them. I don't know if it's something with backstage or management or with each other. But know that person didn't specify because he knows them. He's not gonna put their shit out on Front Street. But whatever's going on with Santana and Ortiz, I hope they, if it's with management, whatever, I hope they get right and get it together. They're too goddamn
Work it
talented.
out, yeah.
Yeah, they're too damn talented to be, being held back. Next we had the AEW Tag Team Championships, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus Team Taz versus Keith Swerve. So this was or Swerve Lee, that sounds better, versus Swerve Lee. So first of all, kudos to these big dudes not getting into everything that happened, and this was another one that was wild, like the trios match. But Jurassic Express got the win, which was shocking because that legit made me angry. I really didn't want them to win. Not that I have anything against them. I just was like,
Stop the cap.
I think Team Taz or even Swerve Lee should have the belts. But first, I need to get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
They know what they're doing, so maybe on the next pay-per-view. But I think their reign has been lackluster. This is a big win for them, so good for them, and that's awesome. So I like all three of these teams, but I really didn't want them to win. So go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want them to win either. I was just
That's
like
the fan.
you.
That's the fan in me.
I was going for Team Taz. Like I said, like these titles they need to be showcased. And when Jurassic Express won, we rarely even saw it. The only time we get to see them is where they cut in promos, defend this shit, defend the fucking titles, bro. Like do something with them, make them feel important. You know what I'm saying? Not just the division itself, but make these titles feel important. And
Not their fault, but still.
yeah, I know it's not their fault, but then they can't speak up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got a voice.
Who's to say they don't? You know what I'm saying? How
you know
will
what
we
I'm
know?
saying? Speak up, say something. You know what I'm saying? Like let Tony Khan, like, hey, listen, man, we really want to showcase the titles. I want to try to put them on the line as much as we can, and not just for big story spots in the pay-per-view. Shit, even we was getting that in the Attitude Era where everybody was getting a title match on regular TV.
Yeah, we're gonna need that, especially with these pay-per-views being so spaced out. You gotta have some main events for TV. You're gonna have
exactly. So it's like, come on, do something with these titles. You created these titles, got them on people. Now do something with them. But yeah, no, it was a crazy match. I loved it. Keith Lee jumping over the top rope better than what Brody King did.
Yeah, he cleared the whole.
Yeah, he cleared that. Yep, he cleared that whole top rope. And as big as he is, bro, I was like, please don't be like Brody King, and he didn't do that. So I was like, yeah, good for you, bro. That was a good spot. Damn, I really wanted Team Taz to win though. I'm like you. I don't got nothing against Jurassic Express, but it's just like, how long are you gonna leave it on them for? It's like somebody else get the titles.
Yes, their reign hasn't been the greatest, but
it hasn't.
Finally, 15 years later, we had the main event, and the main event is as follows. This was the main event. This was your ending scene right here. Mr. CM to the Punk, as I show all the different shots of this brother winning the title. And I did see that afterwards, FTR kind of put them on his shoulders.
I saw that
clip
too.
is running around on YouTube. Yeah. They put him on his shoulders. That was pretty cool. For the fans in attendance. But man, CM Punk gets the win, man. CM Punk gets the win. This was a very, very, very good match. This was Isaac's saving grace in the predictions because I was up by one. All I needed was Hangman to win, and I would have won the bragging rights. But being that he won, we ended up tying the prediction, so nobody wins. So that sucks.
You activated my trap card.
It's all right. Next pay-per-view.
Just bring it, bitch.
So Paige ends up winning. Let's see if I can get through this. We had a Deadeye at the end. Punk kicked out as late as possible. They fucked that up because after the Deadeye, he got hit and the ref kind of stopped, and then Punk kicked out. They fucked up. There definitely was you fucked up chance on that, so that was funny and booze. Punk kicked out after he tried to hit the GTS. He got out of it. Tried to hit the buckshot. Punk fell. Tried to hit the buckshot again. Punk fell. So Punk obviously either A, his knee was hurt, B, he was tired, or C, he just can't get the buckshot right. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy move to do, but you know, when you're tired and you 20 minutes into a match, maybe you can't do it. So then there was a GTS attempt again by Mr. Hangman, and the ref got kicked in the face, ref bump. And the GTS, he got a visual pin over Punk because he pinned Punk, but there was no ref. So he went to grab the belt, and because the belt was put into play earlier when he grabbed it, and then the ref took it from him, but the ref left it on the ring apron. And he says, listen, the ref is down. I could grab this, and I could whack him in the head, and nobody would know. Just the 20,000 people in the arena, but they don't count. Nobody would know.
Emotional damage.
Do I do it or do I not do it? Do I whack him? Do I hit this motherfucker in the head and cheat and become heel? Or do I stay a babyface and do the right thing? I'm conflicted. And he chose not to hit CM Punk.
Stupid.
He chose not to hit CM Punk. He regains himself. He went for the buckshot. CM Punk countered the buckshot into a GTS, hit him with the GTS. He went to sleep like a good old cowboy and got the 1, 2, 3 visual loss.
Stupid.
CM Punk is your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, yeah!
And I tied Isaac.
Stupid.
So I'm tight. But yeah, man, fantastic fucking match. What did you think about this yesterday? Besides the fact we know you wanted Punk to win, do you think this is Summer of Punk 2.0? What did you think about this?
This is a Summer of Punk Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, like one of my friends said. Nah, it was
Stupid.
fantastic. Shut up. It was a fantastic match.
Stop. Wait, one more.
Stupid.
All right, go ahead.
It was a fantastic match.
Stupid.
Last one, I promise. Go ahead.
Great ending of the storytelling. I was really happy Punk won. Because now we're gonna really see where this is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking, right? I wish I wish I was a booker because I would have made this shit so fucking lovely. All right. CM Punk 8-9 months down the road, we get MJF, right? So we get a Punk versus MJF again, but this time for the title. Punk drops it to MJF. Let him run with it again. You know, let MJF run with it. You know, 8, 9, 10 months, maybe to a year. Then Bryan Danielson gets it, right? Let him run with it. And then have Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston face for that title. Because after that shit yesterday that went down, I was like, damn.
That's a long way off, though. I mean, that's
it is. But you know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's a really long-term storytelling. And it would just put them together in a match for the title. Eddie Kingston gets the title. I know that's I've been dying for that to happen for so long. I want to see Eddie Kingston get this title. I want to see him as a champion. I know he wants to be a champion himself. He, you know, in those promos that he had with CM Punk, with John Moxley, you know, he said it himself, bro. Those are truths to what he's telling in his promos. Those are truths. He's being himself. He's telling his story in his own promos. He's sharing a side of himself in his own promos. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that he's worked. Like him being a champion is something that he's worked hard for. It's something that he would die for. You know what I'm saying? Like this is coming from the Eddie Kingston. This is coming from Eddie Kingston himself. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see him become champion, even if it takes 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see him become champion. Eventually, I know it's gonna happen. and I
Yeah,
can't wait for that
Eddie
date
should
to
get a
happen.
run. Eddie should get a run, man. The fact
Definitely.
that every time he cuts a promo, he makes you feel something.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter if he's cutting a promo on fucking ice cream. He'll be like this ice cream. Yeah, he cut a promo yesterday talking about you're making me relive my demons. I'm going
It's
back to what's
good.
comfortable. He's like
Yeah,
I'm going back. He had the alcohol in his hand.
and
He's like
everything.
he's like Tony, you could stop this, Tony. I blame you. You could stop this. I'm like, what the? This guy's amazing. Like Eddie Kingston is like a national fucking treasure, man. This guy's
Yep.
awesome. I think he needs to get a token run, a run, and he's a couple of successful defenses, even if he never gets back up there ever again. I think he should get a run because the promo work, even the in the ring stuff, he works. Yeah, he works like a brawler style, but the stories that he tells inside and outside of the ring are just fantastic. They're second to none. I mean, you don't have to do all the flippy shit to be a world champion. You just need
Hmm.
to have that presence. And I think the belt around Eddie Kingston Kingston's waist would be a fantastic thing, and the crowd, the pop that he would get would be stupid, especially if they do it here in New York. Anywhere in New York, the crowd would be retarded. So I look forward to that. As
Or have Punk drop it to Eddie Kingston until they figure out what they're gonna do with MJF, and then
well, this is the summer of Punk right now, so he ain't
yeah,
dropping
so
that shit to
shit.
nobody
No,
no
I
time
know I'm
soon.
no time soon, but I'm saying when that time comes, have him drop it to Eddie Kingston, like I said, until they figure out what they're gonna do with MJF. If
Yeah,
MJF sticks around, have
he
Eddie
will.
Kingston drop it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Eddie, I mean MJF's not going anywhere. I think they'll
I
fix
hope
it.
not, bro.
I think
I
they'll
hope
fix
not.
it. He got a whole year and a half left. They'll
I
fix
hope
it.
not, cause
They'll fix it.
because
They'll
he
continue
got
with what
Cody
he's doing.
Rhodes over there in WWE, and they're like best
Yeah, no, but
friends. So
that don't mean anything. People got friends. People got relationships, and they're you know have relationships with people in other companies. So I mean, it doesn't mean anything. I think personally, he is a little bit of truth in what he's saying. Like I'm valuable, and I all these people, I get the highest rated segments day in and day out every week. My segments are among one of the highest. I'm a draw. You know it. I know it. I'm tired of playing on my rookie contract. I don't want this rookie deal no more. Pay me. But he got to understand the business side too. And, it takes two to tango. So I think
mhm.
there's truth to that. But MJF blurs the lines. You don't know what's real and what's not. But
Yeah,
I think he really does want to feel valued, and I think he wants to get paid
as he should.
accordingly.
Like I said, the guy's problem is one of the fucking biggest heels in this generation. Like I have never seen a heel like him before. You know what I'm saying? And this guy will pop shit to anybody, and he don't care about your feelings. He don't care how you feel about him. He don't care. If you feel offended, bro. He will fucking pop his shit. And that's the kind of heel I want to see and continue seeing on TV. MGF is the biggest heel this generation has ever had. Ever had.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing him back on AEW television. We have a new shut up cat messing up my damn. We have a new oh shit
How dare you?
to this cat. He's meowing on my damn stream. Um, we have a new AEW World Champion, and his name is CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Summer of Punk Part Two. I think it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see him. I think he's doing probably the best work of his life right now,
Mhm.
and I want to see him continue to do well. He's finally being respected in that world champion that he believes he should be, which is the truth. Everybody across the world, millions of viewers on TV, are going to be able to see how good he really is now as the champion, and the sky's the limit for this brother. So I look forward to that. So as far as this show,
Oh yeah!
thumbs up. As far as my predictions, they just they weren't as good as they could have been. It makes me really sad that I didn't beat Isaac because I really wanted to beat him and talk my shit, but unfortunately, it was not to be. As for Isaac, so and as for what the wrestling, hit the goddamn like button, guys. We about this bitch. Isaac, it's been real. Thank you, my guy, for coming on the post
Anytime,
show.
bro.
We
Anytime.
will we will see you again at the next
Hmm.
pay per view in a couple of
Hmm.
months. And as always, we love AEW around here. Now we move on to Forbidden Door. And if you would like to come on for that, you can. I know you don't really do the New Japan shit like I do, so just let me
Yeah,
know.
bro. Like it's too many It's wrestling has become like anime. It's too much going on. It's hard to catch up. I have to like limit things. You know what I'm saying? I hate doing that because I like the New Japan wrestlers. They're really good. When I get to see like their pay per views, I will watch it, and like these guys are really good. And I hate not watching their shows every week. But you know it is what it is.
Respect my authority!
I respect it. So from Isaac, Mr. Puerto Rican Papi Matos, it is me, RJD here. I know, look at him. Now he's mad.
Give me a hell yeah!
So we up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will be back to what's today? Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with the Monday Night Raw review. Unfortunately for me, but we're gonna see if Monday Night Raw got any better. I'm out. From Isaac to me, we out of here. Y'all be safe. Peace.